Hi, I'm Alex Blue, and welcome to my Solic session.
Red lights are flashing on the highway. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home. I wonder if we're gonna ever get home tonight. Everywhere the water's getting rough. Your best intentions may not be enough. And I wonder if we're gonna ever get home tonight. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. Stay by you when it don't come easy. I don't know nothing except change will come. Year after year, what we do is undone, and time gets moving from a crawl to a run. And I wonder if we're gonna ever get home. You're out there walking down a highway, and all the signs got blown away. And sometimes you wonder if you're walking in the wrong direction. But if you break down, I'll drive out and find you. And if you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. Stay by you when it don't come easy. When it don't come easy. So many things that I've had before, they don't matter to me now. Tonight I cry for the love that I lost, and the love I've never found. When the last bird falls, last siren sounds, someone will say what's been said before. It's only love that we're looking for. But if you break down, I'll drive out and I'll find you. If you forget my love, I'll try to remind you. I'll stay by you when it don't come easy. When it don't come easy.
Who am I? Well, I'm Alex Blue, and I'm neurodivergent, queer, I'm a mom, constantly anxious, but like always ready to put on a little show for you. I've been doing music, for over a decade now. I grew up with it. I mean, I grew up in Aurora, Colorado, and my mom loves music. She played music when she was younger, and so she kind of gave that to me. I would beg her to take out her guitar, and we would play Fleetwood Mac together, and we were always listening to like Jackson Browne and just a lot of that like sort of 70s folk rock. But honestly, I think I found my real like artist passion for music like probably in my mid-20s. I started on YouTube as a way to sort of come out of my shell, because I, believe it or not, like am a shy person. And it took, I guess, YouTube for me to finally like decide I wanted to sing in front of people. It sort of just took off. Like I put a lot of work into it. I learned how to film my own videos, produce my own music. You know, you're collaborating with all sorts of YouTubers all the time, and it's working so hard. And then I hit my mid-20s and I just had a bit of a breakdown. I would say, I think I just total burnout. And it wasn't so much about the music as it was about building a channel. And so it wasn't until, I guess my mid-20s, I was in Los Angeles. I had been living there for a few years, and I made a big adjustment in my career and in my life where I wanted to be healthy. I wanted to be happy. And I wanted to have meaningful relationships in my life and a meaningful relationship with my art. And so I started focusing on songwriting and the artistry of it all, I suppose. And things started looking a lot different, and it was a lot of therapy. But at that point, I was going by Alex G too. So I had a rebrand in 2020. After I got married, my married name is Blue. So I changed my artist name to Alex Blue, and since 2020, I've been trying so hard to make my like Alex Blue debut record, and now I've finally done it. And so I feel in a lot of ways like I am starting over completely. But I sort of made this like declaration, like I'm going to try again. I think I hadn't given up, but I had given up the dream of like what it is to be an artist, because YouTube was not the direction I wanted to go. And I was trying to redefine that for myself, but I was like, I'm going to try again. This new record is called Kin, and it is an exploration of family, of disconnection, of what it means to belong to other people and to belong to yourself. It's about living, in a neurodivergent mind and coming into acceptance and self-compassion with all of that. It's about my son. Like, it's about so many things, but I think Kin just really, like, defines it really, really well. In making this record, I was really trying to take in a lot of music that was going to sort of challenge and inspire me to just be a better songwriter. I think just trying to find, like, my roots, because for a long time I didn't listen to that music that I grew up with. It was sort of just like in the background, and I remembered it and knew what it was, but I didn't like take it with me into adulthood. I had to sort of choose to go back to it, because I also like loved pop music growing up. Like that was most of my influence. And before this, I actually was a pop artist. And so, it was just like diving back into those just classics. And I think it influenced the record for sure.
There's an ache in my neck. I think maybe I pulled something. Trying to look for Aurora, the city I'm forgetting. Memories of adolescence. Oh, if only I could wear them like a proper prescription. I'd see me better than I found myself on purpose. But the girl that I was is still hurting. Darling, oh, I am your mother, but I am a daughter, still growing like you. One day I will show you Aurora and tell you I love you when you change someday too. I remember my first lesson. There's no crying in baseball, kid. Rub some dirt where you're bleeding like a real American. Cassidy was my first best friend, and we believed what our families did. But trying to live in that gospel was more impossible than leaving it. I found myself, I'm certain, but the girl that I was is still searching. Darling, oh, I am your mother, but I am a daughter, still growing like you. One day I will show you Aurora and tell you I love you when you change someday too. Ooh, I love you. And I love you, oh, I love you. Darling, oh, I am your mother, but I am a daughter, still growing like you. One day I will show you Aurora, and I'll tell you I love you when you change someday too. Oh, I will love you when you change someday too.
Hey stunning people, we are always rolling in the studio, so comment below who you want to see next. Make sure to give us a like and a subscribe.